believe in mysterious forces? How many footballing miracles can happen all at the same time? Picture this. A UCL champion from none of the Big Five leagues. The most unexpected European Championships winner. New South American champions. A La Liga winner not based in Madrid or Barcelona. And it all happens in the same year. Gather round because you're about to discover everything about 2004, the strangest year in footballing history. A non-Big Five league UCL winner. When you're thinking of potential Champions League winners, you probably predict a team from either the Premier League, La Liga, or Serie A. And you'd be foolish to rule out Bayern Munich and PSG, of course. But in 2004, the UCL trophy wasn't won by one of the traditional European giants. Starting from the round of 16, the UCL had shock after shock in store, like Deportivo La Coruña beating Juventus and AC Milan, or AS Monaco overcoming Real Madrid and Chelsea. But neither of those sides secured glory. Both of them would succumb to the most surprising UCL champion this century, Porto. With a young Jose Mourinho in charge, the Portuguese side beat Manchester United. Yep, that was the season in which the world was introduced to the special one.
I'm a special one.
They then dispatched Lyon and Deportivo to reach the final against fellow surprise package Monaco. In a largely one-sided affair, Mourinho's men dominated the French outfit. Porto won 3-0, lifted the UCL trophy for the second time in their history, stunning the footballing world in the process. The biggest surprise in Euro history. Portugal hosted Euro 2004 on home soil with just one goal in mind: lift the trophy for the first time. They boasted some incredible players, such as Deco, Rui Costa, and a young Cristiano Ronaldo. But they would meet their nemesis, the most unexpected obstacle in their way: Greece. The Greeks defeated the Portuguese in the opening game. Their pragmatic defensive style was simple and effective. They remained resolute in defense and waited for their chance to pounce on the counterattack. They toiled through the group stages, eventually finishing in second place, knocking Spain out in due course. They remained largely unfancied, but that all changed in the quarterfinals, when they beat defending champions France. They repeated the feat by beating the Czech Republic in the semis before meeting a familiar foe in the final. For Portugal, besides being just 90 minutes away from glory, it was their chance to avenge their defeat to Greece in the tournament opener. But the Greeks stuck to their plan, executed it perfectly, and stifled any Portuguese attack that came their way. Angelos Karasteas secured national hero status after scoring the only goal of the final. To this day, Greece are still the most surprising European Championships winner of all time. A new king in South America. By 2004, Boca Juniors were the dominant force in South American football. They had won the Copa Libertadores in 2000, 2001, and 2003. And they were the world champions due to their victory against AC Milan in the Club World Cup. So, after defeating their biggest rivals, River Plate, in the 2004 Copa Libertadores semifinal, the final against unheralded Colombian side Once Caldas looked like a stroll in the park. Back then, the Copa Libertadores final was a two-legged affair. The first leg was played at La Bombonera, and the Colombians shocked everyone by securing a goalless draw. Everything would be decided at the Palo Grande Stadium. Once Caldas opened the scoring, but just when the fans started dreaming, Boca Juniors pegged them back. After 180 minutes played, no team could find a winner, and the title would be decided by penalty shootout. Boca had won the 2000 and 2001 editions on penalties, just as they did the 2003 Club World Cup against Milan. So once again, the odds were stacked against Once Caldas. But 2004 was the strangest year in football history, and the Colombians were about to produce their own miracle. The Argentines missed all 4 of their penalties, while the Colombians converted 2 out of their 4 attempts to become South American champions, securing Colombia's first continental silverware for 15 years. Fun fact, a few months later, Boca Juniors would lose the South American Super Cup to Peruvian team Cienciano on penalties. Neither Madrid nor Barcelona. It's a rare sight to see La Liga's trophy lifted anywhere other than Madrid or Barcelona. Usually, it's Los Blancos or the Blaugranas that lift the Spanish League title, with some sporadic Atletico triumphs chucked in. To find a La Liga season without a Madrid or Catalan side top, we must go back to, 2004, when Valencia disrupted Real Madrid and Barcelona's domestic dominance. Now, for context, they had to surpass Real's Galacticos and a Barcelona side featuring Ronaldinho and Saviola, among others. But Valencia had its own weapons, with Argentine magician Pablo Aimar and Spanish goalkeeper Santiago Canizares starring for Los Che. Coached by Rafa Benitez, it was a golden era for the side, having reached the UCL final twice and winning the 2001-2002 La Liga title. But in 2004, they achieved the unthinkable. They were crowned La Liga champions, and 10 days later, they also lifted the UEFA Cup. Valencia have since failed to win either of those trophies, but the achievements of 2004 live long in the memories of their loyal fan base. Football often conjures up some remarkable surprises, but not usually as many as we saw back in 2004. Do you think the same could happen this year? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.